Alrighty, YouTube, welcome back to a mostly complete, running, driving, and apparently backfiring Rat 10. That's right, in case you missed last video, Rat 10 moved out of the garage under its own power. It did 2 laps around my cul-de-sac, and it drove back up the driveway to where it sits right now. Now, while that may not seem impressive, what started as a simple Corvette rear end swap, Corvette 6-speed swap, and a simple Mercruiser boat engine swap with a turbo, after a year and a half, it finally moved under its own power. I think I remember saying when I started the rear end that I was gonna have the truck on the road by springtime of last year. That obviously didn't happen. I made some other claims that never happened. It tends to happen with these real life projects, especially for a guy like me with limited money and even more limited time. Either way, I am super excited because we're getting ever closer to pushing some boost through this little boat engine and seeing just what it can do. I've kind of made the bold claim before already that I hope it's gonna run a $12.99 quarter mile, which is a bold claim. I guess we'll see what happens when we actually get there, if we get there this year. So to jump into today's video, I'm kind of sad to say that me and my dad don't exactly have enough time this week to do any more tuning. So what I do want to do though is show you what happened to the door. If you can't tell, the paint is looking rather shiny. And I mean rather shiny. So there's passenger door and there's driver door. I did mention it in the last video. I was gonna cover exactly what I did to make it that shiny. I just kind of forgot, and with the first drive, I never got around to it before I had to edit the video. So that's where I want to start, because the driver's door is the last part of the cab that I actually haven't polished. So let's jump to the discovery I made for this old single stage paint. So what I've discovered works really well: Mother's mag and aluminum polish and a shop towel. That's it, in a little bit of time. And it does say on the back, not recommended for gold plating, chrome, anodized, painted, or coated metals. The way this discovery happened was I was in the garage trying to get some work done. I had something on the roof, spilled, and I took my one singular shop towel. That's one and a bit. One shop towel. This sounds like an infomercial. I was kind of wiping it off just by hand. It was starting to pull off some paint. And if you look where I was just doing that, the paint is actually getting polished just from the shop towel. So then I was kind of wondering, I'm like, well, what do I have that I could actually polish the truck with? Literally, Mother's, that's it. I never intended to polish the paint. And now that I have, I kind of have to finish the rest of it, which I'm okay with. It looks really good. So there's middle of the door. That reflection is awful. You can see how gross and haze it is. I'm gonna do just a quick comparison shot, and then we're gonna do a time lapse of the whole thing. Yeah, we'll use that much. That should be plenty. Maybe I've never polished paint before in my life, but this blows my mind. Oh my God, you can tell on camera. Holy! It doesn't fix everything, but taking it from this to that, that's a big win. Look at that. That is insane. Yeah, like you can fully see my reflection in there. How's it going? And when I say I did the whole cab by hand, I mean it. We're gonna go to time lapse and we're gonna finish this door. Okay, that's the whole door. There's what that paper towel looks like. And there you have a perfectly fine shipbox finish. That is incredible. Look at the reflection. Now I realize you can see like micro scratches and lines and whatnot from your fingertips, but for a shipbox, that is incredible. Cool, I'm gonna move on from that now. Eventually, I'm gonna get to doing the fenders and probably the box. The box is already in better shape than most of my truck anyways, so the fenders for sure. All right, I did a little test spot. Here is what a fender looks like before polish, and oh boy, there is just the top side of the fender. That is crazy. Rat 10's gonna look like a new truck. The hood, I have done just like a little test with some clear coat. It's not beautiful by any means, and it's also darker than the rust that's on top, but if I want something to match the shine with the rest of the truck, clear coat might be the way to go. I did a test polish on the cowl too, this dark green. I did this real fast. It looks like trash, but shiny compared to not shiny. What the hell. I'm gonna go ahead and just shoot the hood with clear coat. I feel like I might hate this, but I need the hood to be at least somewhat shiny to match the rest of the truck. A lot of you have asked me if I'm gonna paint it, and the simple answer is no. The extended answer, I guess, to that is I don't like bodywork. I do not like bodywork. It's expensive. Even to do it yourself, materials are not cheap for paint these days. And I can already hear some of you saying, oh, well, why don't you just put a wrap on it? And the same thing applies. You have to have a good finish to put a wrap on it. Wrapping is expensive. It's also complicated. It's also time consuming. It's not what I want to do. The multicolor look of Rat 10 is kind of its iconic look, if you can even call it that. And that's the way it's gonna stay, because I absolutely love it. That's good enough. And yeah, I'm gonna clear coat over the old writing and the exhaust stain by the hole, just as kind of a what used to be. Well, I'm out of clear coat, but somehow I think that makes the hood look rustier, and that's awesome. I don't know how well this is gonna blend with the stuff I just sprayed, but I got some more until I ran out. Man, that looks awesome. Okay, I set the hood up just temporarily so I can kind of do a dry reveal because it was wet before. Leaving the plastic here for a reason too. But like, that looks incredible. It's like the clear enhanced it almost. Wow. And it's like, it is smooth. Can you hear that? Wow. I think I want to put at least one more coat on though. All right, now we wait. I guess I can take the plastic out. Man, that looks fucking badass. Man, that looks even better with the garage door closed. Is it dry already? It's been like 10 minutes since I sprayed that. That's no word of a lie. There's some dust and stuff in the clear from when I wiped it off, but apart from that, this is crazy. That is killer, dude. I almost wonder if I shouldn't spray under my hood black. That can wait till another day. Well, I guess today's video is just gonna be about making Rat 10 look pretty. I guess in the theme of making things look pretty, I'm kind of curious what else mothers will touch on here. The first thing that's caught my eye is the mirror. Actually looks pretty good, you know? It's just like that one spot that's a little too baked. We'll just leave it a nice shiny looking plastic for now. Because I don't know about you, but this looks a hell of a lot better than this. Here's your before, and there's the after. This mirror is in far worse shape than the other one, but that actually came out pretty good. Okay, well, as sad as it is, that's actually all I'm gonna have time for today. Well, for today's video, that is. God, I love that hood. That is wild. But yeah, I got a little busy this week and I didn't really have enough time to do anything else to Rat 10. I just wanted to get a video out for you guys at least, showing you what the hell happened to the shiny part of the cab. It's quite a big improvement from the hazed paint that was there before, especially once I actually get into the fenders. Like, look at the shine here compared to down here. Well, maybe it's not that obvious. Hopefully next week, my dad and I will be able to get some more tuning done on this stupid truck, and we can actually get it outside of the garage and take it for a bit of a farther drive. And then, yes, I know I still have to put the box on it and fit it and do a fuel filler neck and tailgate bumper or whatever. It's coming. There's not much left to do to Rat 10. So I hope you're excited for what's coming. I hope you stay tuned, and I hope you come back for more. Thanks for watching.